To make your English more interesting, you should use adjectives. Here is a test to find out how well you know adjectives and how you can improve them. The customer was not, there is a blank for the adjective, in any item in the shop. Now here, the first sentence has three choices from which you can choose: interested, interesting, and interest. So choose one of them to complete the above sentence. The correct one is interested. The customer was not interested in any item in the shop. Therefore, the choice A is correct. Interesting is not to be used here because we can use that. We can say interesting item. That also is an adjective. But here it is not correct. Whereas interest is not an adjective at all. Therefore, it is not correct. In sentence number 2, the noun table is described using three adjectives. The sentence is, there is a, three adjectives, table in the next room. Now you have the three adjectives arranged in different orders. You have to choose which is the right order for using these adjectives. First, A is big wooden brown. B is big brown wooden. C is wooden brown big. So you have to tell me which is the correct order of adjectives to be used for the noun table. I have already given you a video on the order of adjectives, so I'm sure you know that we use size, color, and then material. So B is correct. There is a big brown wooden table in the next room. That is the right answer. Sentence number 3 also is similar. You have to look at the order of arranging the three adjectives for the noun oranges. We bought, you need three adjectives, oranges from the market. The three adjectives are arranged in three different orders. Fresh, sweet, 5. That is A. B is 5 fresh, sweet. Then you have C, sweet, 5 fresh. Now choose the right order and then complete the sentence. The sentence reads like this: we bought 5 fresh, sweet oranges from the market. So B is correct because fresh cannot come first, sweet cannot come first. The number has to come first. That is quantity. And then you come to the other things like its quality, fresh, and then you have also its taste. The fourth sentence is, in the forest we saw trees, and for trees we require adjective. So let us see, we have three choices: many tall trees, or many long trees, or much long trees. Tell me which is right. Tall and long are adjectives which might mean direction, a dimension which is, longer. But in case of tree, we don't use long. It does not collocate with tree. So the only answer is where there is tree and tall, many tall trees. We cannot say much because much doesn't go with a countable noun. It goes with uncountable noun. And long we cannot say for a tree. We can say tall. Here you find sentence number 5. This is a very, we need one word adjective for the noun wall made of concrete. Concrete is, something which keeps the wall steady. It keeps it uh, so that it doesn't fall down. So all the other adjectives might not fit it. Only one of the three will be suitable for wall here. One is soft, the other is slim, and the third is strong. A, B, and C. Choose whichever you think is right. The answer is, this is a very strong wall made of concrete. Concrete makes the wall strong, doesn't make it soft. Slim we don't usually use in wall. We say thin if the wall is thin or thick, but slim does not collocate with wall. Sixth sentence. The shelf has, now the noun books needs an adjective which you may enjoy. We have three choices: any, none, and some. These are all adjectives of quantity. So we are not looking at the quality of the adjective, but at the quantity. Choose the correct one. The correct answer is C. Some books. The shelf has some books which you may enjoy. We cannot use any because any is a negative quantity. And if we want to use none, then we have to use the form no. The shelf has no books which you may enjoy. So we cannot use the none form. Therefore, the only answer is some. In the seventh sentence again, we have adjectives of quantity which you have to choose the right one from the three choices. We want to visit, we need an adjective here, places this summer. The choices are much and many and any. We want to visit many places this summer. That is the correct answer, that is B. For 7, the answer is B. The reason is because we cannot use much for countable nouns. If it was an uncountable noun, we would use much. Like much time or much effort, not many. And any we can't use because it's negative. Any means nothing. No. So since you want to visit, it cannot be any places. Let's do sentence number 8. You can get the best products here for a, then you have a blank and then you have price. Price is the noun which requires one of these adjectives. Fewer, A, most, B, and lesser is C. You can get the best products here for a lesser price. The word lesser, number C, is the correct answer for 8. Because fewer, if you say, you have to use a countable noun. Price is not price, prices, that is not the correct form. So lesser price. And most we can't say because most is the superlative. Here we don't need the superlative. Sentence number 9. The adjective student won the competition. Most good is the first choice, more better next one, and best is the third one. This is very simple because most good and more better are not correct English. They are grammatically not correct. The only correct grammatical word is best. So the best student won the competition. That is the answer. The last sentence of this exercise. My uncle is, you have a blank, than my father. The three choices are A, elder, B, older, and C, eldest. Older is the correct answer. Whenever you see than, you know that it is a comparison between two people, uncle and father. So eldest cannot be used because that is superlative. It's more than two people have to be compared. So here the choice is elder and older. Elder we don't say than, we say elder to. To is not there in our sentence. It is than. Therefore we say older than. My uncle is older than my father. For every answer I have explained why that is correct. I hope these tests and the explanations are helping you to avoid your mistakes. Let me know in the comment box not only your score but how these tests are helping you to improve. I hope you have liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it. Press the bell icon so that you get notifications. Like and hype the video and share it as widely as you can. Join the channel as a member to attend all the live classes I conduct and also to get other benefits. Thank you and all the best.